loves, welcome to my channel. So I am Rachie the Real, and here you guys find out everything that you need to know. So today I'm going to be discussing femininity, right? Okay, well, feeling pretty, sitting pretty. And I just really wanted to really get into this topic. I know I've seen it a lot of places on YouTube and just like everywhere. Feminine energy is definitely like coming in and really like raising its awareness to us, okay? But before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, guys, so today we are talking about femininity. Now, of course, we all have like preconceived notions and ideas about femininity, and I just want to really kick it to the curb, into the bucket, right? Because women, we are so powerful and we have so much power, like literally, like we don't even really understand and know it half the time, okay? And that is because of the society that we living in, and with the patriarchal society and how everything is all about being a man and being strong and you gotta have this, you know? And it's like, no, I just want to sit here and be pretty and like do this. Now, sometimes we as women will look at very, very feminine women with a certain idea and way of like, she doing too much, or like, why she gotta look like that, or why da 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 da. And it's in a way of we're almost like repulsed by feminine energy, okay? And we kind of feel like, and we kind of repel it from ourselves, because in today's society, we have definitely been taught to be strong, to be go-getters, and in a sense of leaving our femininity behind, because that means that we're weak. And like I said earlier, feminine energy is not weak at all. It's very, very powerful. Feminine energy resonates with creativity, it resonates with intuition, it resonates with spirituality, it resonates with just creation, okay? Because that's what we do. We create worlds, we create tribes, we create nations. And I really want us to step into this energy and be very proud of it and understand what it means on this earth and how to take it back and to be pretty. Now, I will say this, femininity doesn't have to be like you're wearing, you know, makeup and you have on a dress and you have this and that, okay? Because we turn it into where you have to look a certain way in order to be feminine. Now, I will say this, as a feminine woman, you will take care of yourself. You will feel pretty. You will do certain things to make you pretty, to make you feminine, to make you look a certain way. Because of course, like, let's say this, if I just had just straight backs, and if I was moving all hard and I had no makeup on and I had like a big baggy t-shirt and big baggy this and that, it's going to give off a different energy than how I'm sitting and looking like this. And men want feminine women. They do. And as a woman, we want to be feminine, but we've always felt like we couldn't because, as I said earlier, and I'm going to keep saying this because it was deemed as being weak. And we also never really had a chance to be feminine, especially in the African American community. We never had the privilege of really being a feminine woman because we had to like hold it down in a household, and we had to be that masculine energy in order to be able to conquer the world and do what we wanted to do, unfortunately. So we've kind of stepped away from our femininity. But femininity is fun, femininity is flirty, femininity is pretty. And when we step into it, we're allowing ourselves to be who we are, okay? So femininity is really with receiving, okay? So we step into this place of receiving. This also makes it easier when you're manifesting things because you're allowing yourself to sit in it and receive. Just like with men, you're not supposed to be chasing after no man. That man is supposed to run after you and he gets you, right? Because you are the prize. Now, I know a lot of men may say like, she ain't no prize, I ain't chasing after her, we doing this now, da 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 da. But even when we look at nature, like naturally, the man impressed the woman, and then the woman says if she wants him or not. You know, that is just the natural way of things. I mean, look at peacocks. Peacocks come around, they spread their wings, they want to look like this, they puff with their chest, okay? And then the woman just sits there because she look ugly. Have you ever seen like a female peacock? She looks ugly. But she sits there and she picks who she wants, okay? Same thing with like the male ducks. And most of the time in nature, you will see that the males are the more colorful ones, but that's because they use that to intrigue and entice their female counterpart. And that's how they get chosen. So get chose. And yeah, we do the choosing. We sit there and we do the choosing. And that's how it's supposed to be naturally in life. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with a woman, you know, seeing somebody and like, you know, winking at him and kind of getting his attention, but you still sit there and you receive that male and you receive his energy and have him come to you. It's still a certain way of like stepping into the femininity and sitting in it. I would also say like being feminine, you don't have a loud voice, just like a almost like, you know, he doesn't want to talk to his boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even a certain language that we'll use with the man needs to be different than our friends. Like, of course you can say like, girl, like I ain't tired of this, like that, blah, 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 blah. But you don't have to talk like that to your man or to a man, okay? Like that's, he can go to his boys for that. So when he's speaking to you, you have a certain tone and it's higher and it's like cute and you're enticing him with that as well because he wants to hear you speak like this. He don't want to hear you talking like this because this is safe for your friends, your girlfriends, and you cracking jokes and da 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 da. Okay, but he wants to hear more of this and it's like, yeah, like I don't know, maybe we can do something like that. That seems fun. Thanks for asking. Also being polite. Being polite is very feminine and being seen and not heard is very feminine. Okay. We're stepping into that. Just sitting pretty, looking cute. I'm not saying to be an airhead, but I'm saying to just understand and know when to speak because everything doesn't always call for a reaction. Everything doesn't always call for your energy. Everything doesn't always call for that. You choose to what you want to respond to and how to respond to it. But you also want to always make sure that you're responding in a very feminine, ladylike energy. Especially when you are at a certain age and you're getting into like a certain vibration, right? Because I know for me, I had to go through this feminine journey because your girl was out here really just like a little boying it up, okay? And I'm sure some people that know me would be like, what? Like I never got that from you. But I wasn't always one to like wear dresses and I wasn't always one to like really sit in my feminine energy because I thought it was weak. I thought being submissive was weak. I thought having like and being like flirty and fun and cute, I thought that was weak. And a lot of the time as women, when we're so strong and we're so like in that energy, like I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna do this, I can't nobody hold me back, like yeah, we don't see and understand the strength of real femininity. And we look at women that are real feminine and like as like high value women, that's another term that's going around, but we look at women that are very feminine as like, what's she doing? She doing the most, talking to him, flirting with him in his face, doing all of these things, but it's like she's being a woman. If you look at little girls and how they interact with their fathers, that's the exact same way. We already have it. We come equipped with what we need in this world when we first come here, but through society, it gets taken away from us. And especially as African-American women, as I said, we haven't had the luxury and the privilege to be able to just really sit in our femininity because most of the time, a lot of us, we haven't had our fathers or we had to like step up and take this place or do this. And sometime in our life, we had to put on that masculine energy in order for us to make it. So, with that being said, as a feminine woman, we are changing that whole cycle and that whole idea. So we are really going into the world as feminine women, looking feminine, feeling feminine. Now, like I said, you don't have to put on like full face makeup and, you know, all of this to like really feel feminine. But a feminine woman is someone that takes care of herself. So skin popping, glowing, hair popping, glowing. You know, if you wear makeup, it's popping and it's glowing. The clothes that you wear are very form-fitting, very it's accentuating your feminine body, your womanly body. Even if you wear, because I'm a girl that's, okay, tomboy up, right? Even if you wear like sweats and sneakers, it's still a way to enhance the femininity on those looks. And I feel like we need to get more into that, because walking to the store and going to the grocery store with the bonnet on your head and that t-shirt that you cook in and them leggings and the slides, that's not feminine. That's not it. And I know some people are gonna say like, well, like, I don't even care, like, I'm going out there and I'm just picking up something real quick. Well, sis, like, you could have met your man, but he can't see underneath all that bonnet and scarf and like fried chicken t-shirt you wearing. He can't see that. Plus, when we look good and like when we know we look good, because we've all had that, like when we going out and we feeling good and we wearing it, right? Like most of the time when we go out, we wearing dresses, right? We're wearing things that's like form-fitting. We have a certain look for when we going out versus when we at home, okay? Or just going to the store, right? But the look that we have when we're going out and presenting ourselves like that, when we think we want to catch a man or do something like that, that is the way we should hold ourselves, period. Because being in this feminine energy is not only to catch a man. That helps you in this lifetime and in this world, because you're able to really dive deep into your subconscious. You're able to receive more. You're able to like have everything come so easily, and you feel protected and guided by the universe. You feel one. You feel like one with spirit. And this is what we need to do more. We need to step into our femininity and really just like hold ourselves to that, you know? So this is just like a little quick something about femininity and how we relate to it and how it resonates with us. And let me say this too. The reason why we deem it as weak is, like I said, it seems like as emotional. It seems like we're just like flirty and like airheads, and just because that is what society has created femininity to be, but it's not. And once we learn more and know more and grow within it, we feel very powered by it, and we feel like we've blossomed, like the saying, you've blossomed into a beautiful woman. And that's what we need to do. And that's where femininity comes into place of like for us to really understand it and know about it. I'm gonna have some books on Goodreads, a segment that I do that discusses these things. I've already had one for my first one, Goodreads, Pussy Prayers. You guys should go check that out. Definitely helps you to dive deep into femininity. And then the next one that I'll be discussing, Sacred Woman by Queen of Food. That is another one that helps you really tap into your femininity. So, guys, I'm going to do another video, another little segment about this. But this is just like the first one, because I want us to like be pretty and feel good and take care of ourselves, and to step into who we really are and what we're really supposed to be on this earth as women, okay? So guys, until next time, make sure you're always thinking critically, you're following your spirit and listening to it, and you follow your intuition. All right, guys, so until next time, bye.